Macavity, we have read this poem, Macavity the Mystery Cat, right? And now we are going to discuss the question answers. But before discussing the question answers, before we start the discussion, just tell me about something about Macavity. What kind of cat Macavity is? Be quick. What kind of cat Macavity is? Be quick. Clever. Macavity is a clever, yes, monster. Tall, okay, physical appearance is also mentioned. Serious character. Okay, not a cat in reality. Okay. Anything else? Whenever crime happens, then, okay, powerful criminal, not a normal cat. He is just like a criminal who never leaves any footprints after the crime, correct? Male cat was a clever criminal, had no fear of law or the police, right? Correct. So, come to page number 51. Read the first stanza and think, is Macavity a cat really? Is Macavity a cat really? What do you think? What is your opinion? Is Macavity a cat really? First stanza. Macavity is a mystery cat. He is called the hidden paw, for he is the master criminal who can defy the law. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad, squad's despair, for when they reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. So you are saying Macavity is not a cat. Okay. If not, then who can Macavity be? If Macavity is not a cat, then what? You are saying it, no. Then second part of this question is, if not, who can Macavity be? A criminal? Yes. Akshima, we cannot say detective because there are crimes involved, right? Execute the crime and then leave the place. This is the situation. If not a cat, he can be an expert thief or criminal, okay? Yes. Yes, definitely, Anway, it is imagination only. Maybe some master criminal who is represented as, yes. The poet has used the cat to represent some criminal, okay? Instead of writing directly or using the name of any direct criminal, what the poet has done, the poet has used the cat to represent the criminal, okay? And the problems they actually offer, they give to the police and others also. Okay, Macavity is a fictional character which is a figment of the poet's imagination, who believes that the cat's actions resemble that of a law-defying criminal. He is a trickster who never gets caught, okay? Yes, Prabal, you have to do first question in your notebook because these two both parts. First part is Macavity a cat really? See, if you think that your answer should be yes, then you can give the answer in yes also, okay? But you have said no, so you'll go with that. Is Macavity a cat really? No. If not, who can Macavity be? Macavity can be any criminal. The poet has used his imagination to represent the criminal and their, you can say, work by choosing cat. Okay. Complete the following sentences. This should not be done in your fair notebook. A master criminal is one who dash. A master criminal is one who dash. Yes, defy the law. Master criminal is one who defy the law, escapes from clutches of police. You can write anything. A master criminal is one who can defy the law. Who can defy the law. Next is the Scotland Yard is baffled because why are they confused? Why the Scotland Yard is confused? You have to write why. I cannot write why. Because is written na? So because means you have to give the reason. The Scotland Yard is baffled because the answer is very similar, simple. Because they were not able to, yes, catch the, they were, because they were not able to catch the cat, McCavity, after the crime. Yes, the criminal is not caught. So you can write they they are not able to catch the criminal because they are not able to catch the criminal. Not able to catch McCavity. You can write McCavity if you want to, or the criminal. Not able to catch McCavity. Dash because McCavity moves much faster than them. Dash because McCavity moves much faster than them. Okay, flying squad. See, read from here. The flying squad despair for when they reach the scene of crime, McCavity is not there. Dash, you cannot write the flying squads because McCavity moves much faster because nobody can catch McCavity. Nobody can catch McCavity at the scene of crime. Or you can also use nobody can catch McCavity red-handed. Okay? And then they have given the reason. In place of nobody, you can write flying squad also. Then change. Flying squad cannot catch McCavity at the scene of crime. Next is a cat, I'm sure, could walk on a cloud without coming through. Which law is McCavity breaking in the light of the comment above? Which law? The answer is direct. Which law? McCavity breaks the law of gravity. Correct. The law of gravity. Breaks the law of gravity. Again, no need to do question number 3rd in your fair notebook. Means 2nd and 3rd. 4th question. Read stanza 3 and then describe McCavity in 2 or 3 sentences. See, this is simple. You have to write about McCavity. You have already, okay, Gunur has given the proper answer. McCavity is a mysterious ginger cat who is very tall and thin with sunken eyes. His brow is deeply lined with thought and he has a highly domed head. He has a dusty coat and his whiskers are uncombed due to negligence. Okay. He sways his head from side to side and makes snake-like movements. Although others might think that he is half asleep, but he is always wide awake. Okay. Basically, this you have to write in your own words. So use your own words that McCavity, again, ginger cat, tall, write about the shape of the head, and why the what the that line grows indicate that he is always in that his thought process, it indicates, it is the symbol of, you can say, his thought process, always planning for the next criminal act, planning for his next move. Okay. And then neglected, ignores his dress up, coat is dusty from neglect and whiskers are uncombed with this, and then sways his head from side to side. This indicates that McCavity is very attentive, always attentive. Okay. Always attentive. Is a very cunning and cautious cat. He is tall and thin, his eyes are sunken in, his forehead is wrinkled. See this forehead wrinkled, eyebrows lined, these sentences show that McCavity is always thinking about something, okay? And his head is dome-like, his coat is soiled, okay, here on his cheeks. Okay, not combed. Chalo, clever. Yes, Akshima, clever. But you have to write the, it is a kind of characteristic, okay, and write in a paragraph. Character sketch, so write in a paragraph. True or false, we have already done. Having read the poem, try to guess whether the poet is fond of cats. What do you think? Whether the poet is fond of cats, उसे cats पसंद हैं? Does he like cats? What do you think? And if so, why does he call McCavity a fine and monster? Means if he doesn't, if he likes, okay, you are saying no. No. And why so? What is the reason? Yes, it seems the poet is very fond of cats and admires McCavity when he defies the law and manages to escape from the clutches of police every time. He calls McCavity a fine and a monster as he wants to portray an evil side of the cat. Okay. Negative activities of criminal. He is just joking at that part. That's why used cat to represent a criminal. McCavity has supernatural powers. Okay. According to me, in this poem, the poet is describing a criminal which is represented as a cat. He likes cats, that is why, yes. This is also correct that, yes, he likes cats, but he has chosen that as a representative, okay, to represent some criminal. Maybe because of some similarities. Cats are cunning, cats are clever, cats are very quick, they are always attentive. Okay, the cats are always attentive. So maybe because of these, you can say, similarities, the poet has chosen this particular character, this particular animal to represent the criminal. Okay, and this part that if he does, so why does he call McCavity a fine and monster? Because of the criminal acts. Okay, because of the crime McCavity does. Got it? Yes. So try to guess whether the poet is fond of cats. You can say that yes, the poet is fond of cats. That is why he has chosen the cat as the representative, or the cat has chosen the cat to represent the criminal. It might be because the cat has many similarities many qualities similar to a criminal. The cat is always also very clever, cunning, and then you can write very quick, always attentive, right? So that is why he might have chosen cat. Okay, and then why does he call McCavity a find and monster? Because of the criminal activities executed by McCavity. Okay, the poet is not saying McCavity is a criminal. He is saying two real lives. Yes, exact. Akshima, good point. He is not calling McCavity a fine and monster. Actually, he was McCavity is just the representative of criminals. Okay, so indirectly he was trying to call the criminals all these things. Okay. Yes. Okay. Rohit, wait a second. अब नहीं बढ़ा चढ़ा के कहना exaggerate means something that is not even true, that cannot be true. So what we do, we just उसे बढ़ा चढ़ा के कहना शुरू कर देते हैं. Okay, the poet admires the cat for his swift movement, okay, expert criminality, and the way he gives a slip to the police, but he is a lawbreaker at the same time, so the poet calls him a devil and giant. Okay, so got it? See, the answer that we have discussed in the class, that is, I think, totally different from the one that is given on this internet, maybe on Google. Okay, so include the points that we have discussed, the representative and all. Okay, got it? Now last question is, has the poet used exaggeration for special effect? Exaggeration means when we exaggerate means किसी चीज को बहुत बढ़ा चढ़ा के कहना शुरू कर देते हैं. Okay, means something that cannot be true. कई बार तो वो true होने की उसकी होती भी नहीं है. Suppose बारिश हो रही है तो हम उसे इतना बढ़ा चढ़ा दें, means I have to do something, I forgot to do that thing, and now मुझे blame डालना है बारिश पे. तो मैं चाहे 2-3 इट्स जस्ट ड्रिजलिंग, तो मैं उसे बढ़ा दूंगी इतनी बारिश हो रही थी कि इतनी बारिश हो रही थी, बाहर निकलना ही मुश्किल था, दिख ही नहीं रहा था कुछ भी, गाड़ियां बहती जा रही थी, लाइक दैट. सो मीन्स इतना बढ़ा चढ़ा दो कि कई बार तो वो बिल्कुल अनट्रू लगना शुरू हो जाए. ओके, सो हैज द पोएट यूज्ड एग्जैजरेशन फॉर स्पेशल इफेक्ट? यस, clearly the poet has used. Okay, Prabal has given the answer. The poet has used many exaggerations in the poem, such as McCavity's defense of gravitational law, and has used terms like a find in failing shape, monster of depravity. Yes, he is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair. Yes, this is the example. His power of leviation means even the fakirs will stare. Okay, so these are few examples. The poet has used exaggeration to make the poem interesting. Okay, he has used exaggeration, he has exaggerated everything to make the poem interesting. Yes, the cat is flying, breaking the law of gravity. Police is in the police squad that is in trouble because of McCavity. So you have the examples. So you have to do question number 4, 6, 7 and question number 1 in your fair notebooks. That's all. And before we move further, can you find any poetic device here in this poem? Maybe related to comparison. Any comparison? Alliteration? Bhavika, question number 6. Okay, Bhavika, for this, try to guess whether the poet is, you can write yes or you can write no. So according to us, the poet likes cats, he is fond of cats, and that is why he has chosen the cat to represent a criminal. Okay, moreover, the similar qualities of cat between the cat and the criminal has motivated the poet to choose cat, And then you can write, he has called McCavity a fiend and monster because of the criminal activities executed or performed by him. In, or you can also say that it is not about the cat, it is not about McCavity, it is that the poet is using these words, find and that monster, to address a criminal. Okay, एक criminal के लिए ही वो use कर रहा है, but not for McCavity, as McCavity is the representative, that's all. Personification, okay. Okay, personification because human attributes. Simile. Rhyming scheme is also there. Simile, where? Akshima, where? Simile कहाँ use हुई है? Just find out कहाँ पे ऐसा comparison हुआ है? Using like or as. Where? Just find out. Is there any comparison using like or as? Yes. Movements like a snake. Movements like a snake, simile. Page number 51. Page number 51. With movements like a snake. Any other comparison? Just check this stanza and see any other poetic device, any other device that shows comparison. No, there is no one like McCavity, not this. यहाँ पे तो comparison नहीं हुआ ना. Here the comparison कहाँ गया? Here the comparison is with the snake. Yes, Bhavika. Monster of depravity. Direct comparison. Metaphor is used. A monster of depravity. Metaphor. Metaphor is used here. And yes, Prabal, repetition. So there are few lines that have been repeated. This line. McCavity is not there. McCavity is not there. Right? So this is repetition. McCavity is not there. This is repetition also. Repetition is also a poetic device. When you want to put emphasis on some parts, then this is repetition. McCavity is not there. Okay? And one more. McCavity, there's no one like McCavity. And here also, McCavity. It is, yeah, McCavity, there's no one like McCavity. So, repetition is also there. In case you get stanzas, means you have to paraphrase your poem, you get the stanzas and then you have to answer, you should know the poetic devices used. Okay? So that's all. If you have any doubt, just ask. See, for the examples of alliteration, there are examples of alliteration also. Just check the examples. Alliteration. First initial sound repeat ho jab. Repetition of initial sound. Not exact words, but repetition of initial sound. Tall and thin. Repetition of initial sound. I'll send Prabal. So now the poem is over. If you have any doubt, just ask. If not, then we have to discuss email writing. Yes. Akshima, the cat itself. The cat has been given the human attributes. Prabal, I think 2. And for test, I'll send the syllabus also. Okay then. So email writing. Have you ever written email? Have you ever written email to anyone, to anybody? Yes, bache. Email. Yes. So you have written emails, kind of letter only, right? But electronic, right? Emails are kind of letters, but these are electronics, right? We use digital platforms to send email. Now, when we send email, first advantage of email. Can you tell me the advantage of email over letters? Advantage of emails over letters. Yes, super fast, okay. Yes, fast, quick, right? We can, yes, we just type, send, and the message just, it gets delivered, right? So yes, it is very, you can say fast service. Yes, saves time, okay, saves time. So when we write email, first advantage is that it is very quick. It saves your time. Then you get the reply also. Reply very easily. Wait नहीं करना पड़ता 7-8 दिन महीना. You just get the reply on time. Now with emails, I think you can attach the photocopies, the pictures also. So this is also a benefit, kind of benefit. When you can attach the photocopies, you can attach the photocopies of any important document. You can also send the photographs, and definitely these are secure. So now we are going to discuss the format of email writing. Can you tell me the format? You have already done this. The format. Yes. How to start? First, from. First is from, right. Then comes to. Now what is the meaning of from and to? What is the meaning of from and to? क्या लिखते हैं from में? What do we write here? Whose address? Senders or receivers? I want to ask. From sender. From means, okay, from means sender to receiver. But instead of writing address means house address, we are going to write email address, right? Instead of writing house address, we are going to write email address from abc@gmail.com, from xyz@gmail.com. The address should be proper. Okay, address should be proper. Make sure that you include this part also. @ and then the whatever the server is. Yes, after this. Sometimes CC, yes, CC, BCC, that is also included. It is your wish if you want to include. Otherwise, if you skip, still it is okay. Don't add BCC. Carbon copy, we copy the address. Here we just write the email address. If we want to send the same email to others also. Usually used for formal emails. Okay, we use this part CC when we want to send any formal email. ओके तब होता है ना एक से ज्यादा लोगों को सेंड करनी है. बट इफ इट इज इनफॉर्मल, आई डोंट थिंक यू वांट टू सेंड इट टू समवन एल्स. If it is about your one relative, if you want to talk to your one friend only, so you will send it to that particular friend. So CC. And then comes date, date of writing, date of writing the email. Yes, yes. Make, draw the boxes, date, and then comes the subject. Then is the subject. Okay. So this is one part of the format. One part of the format. अनवे लाइन लीव करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. सपोज मैंने यहाँ पे ड्रॉ किया तो इतना सा गैप तो मैं खुद ही छोड़ दूंगी ना. लीव सम गैप. After that, after this subject comes body, no sorry, salutation, dear whatsoever, and then body of the email. Body of the email. We will discuss this body, means you have to divide in various paragraphs, just you doing that informal letter, and then complimentary close. Is it visible now? Complimentary close, and then name. Now in this part, complimentary close, instead of writing yours faithfully, yours lovingly, write like this: with love, with lots of love. If you are writing to someone who is elder, write down regards. Okay? Yes, Bhavika, draw the boxes. And the time is over. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay? We'll discuss this in detail in tomorrow. Okay then. Take care.